Hey everyone, and welcome back to Sasha Scents. My name is Sasha, and on this channel I mostly talk about perfumes. Now, I am very addicted to fragrances. I have quite the collection and it keeps growing. Every month I tell myself stop buying perfumes, and then I end up getting more. It's such an addicting habit and hobby, but it's super fun. If you enjoy perfumes as much as I do, I hope you'll take a minute to subscribe, hit that notification bell, and then you know each time I upload a new fragrance review. And so I'm super excited about today's video because I get to review with you 4 fragrances that I have been wanting to try for a very, very long time. They've been on my to try list. And so when Scentbird recently reached out to me to see if I would be interested in trying some of their fragrances and getting a feel for their company, I was super excited to see that they have those 4 fragrances on their site that I have been wanting to try. Plus, they have over 500 different designer and niche fragrances. They have a perfume blog, so if you love reading about perfumes, that is definitely something to check out. And they also have select full bottles of fragrances that they sell, as well as some beauty products, some candles, all of that good stuff. So there is a lot to check out. And their subscription. So if you're not familiar with Scentbird, it is a perfume subscription company where you get a new fragrance every month. It's like $16.95 a month, but your first month is $8.47, which is a great deal. And what I think is really cool is how affordable their travel sprays actually are. In comparison, if you go to Ulta, Sephora, or Macy's and you want to purchase a travel spray of your favorite fragrance, I believe it's anywhere from $24 to $30 and up. So $16.95 a month to try your fragrances that you've been wanting to try, or you're thinking of buying a full bottle of a fragrance but you really want a sample of it first. This is a great way to save yourself from blind buy fails. Let me tell you, I've had several and it's not fun. So being able to try a different fragrance every month and get an idea of what you like is fantastic. And what's really neat about Scentbird is they have this quiz that you can take that will give you an idea of what type of fragrances to choose from. But it's totally up to you. You add a fragrance to the queue every month and then they ship it out to you. You can cancel at any time. So absolutely fantastic. So without further ado, let's just get right on into the 4 fragrances that I picked and have been wanting to review. So let's do this. All right, so when you receive your travel size spray of the fragrance of your choice, it comes in this really nice little black bag. You can see the name Scentbird in the front. And then what I love is they include a card specifically about the fragrance that you chose. And then in the back, it's got all the notes in there, which I think is an added bonus. I really like the fact that they do this. I think it's fantastic. And then when you open up your little bag, you have this really nice little case for your sprayer that you can throw in your bag, take it with you anywhere you go. And when you twist it, the sprayer pops up and you're able to spray. And then if you take the bottle out itself, it'll have the name of the fragrance listed on the bottle, so you know exactly what you're spraying. Now, this is the 8 ml bottle that will last you the entire month. So let's talk about this particular fragrance. This one is Izia La Nuit by Sisley. Every time I search, recommended perfumes, this one comes up a lot. And so this is very, very different in the fact that it has a very strong black currant accord in the opening, which is very prominent. Now, if you're not a big fan of black currant, you might be a little taken aback with this one because it is so bold. It does settle down pretty quickly, and then you're going to start noticing notes of magnolia as well as some rose. There's some freesia and vanilla as well, and that vanilla really starts to shine through in the dry down. You'll notice that this turns into a very sophisticated, very feminine type of fragrance that's perfect for like an evening event, whether you're going to a formal dinner somewhere, maybe a date, a red carpet affair. Put on your favorite black dress, your jewelry, and this fragrance, and you're going to look absolutely incredible, and you're going to smell incredible as well. Performance-wise, this lasts about 6 hours on my skin and a lot longer on the clothes. It does project very well in the opening. Like I said, it's definitely past an arm's length. You're going to have this bubble around you and you're going to get wafts of this soft vanilla and rose as it begins to dry down. So an overall really, really nice fragrance. I am very glad that I was able to sample this one. All right, moving on to the next one. And I'm going to say this right up front. This is my favorite out of the 4. I absolutely love this one. This one is Sandalwood and Oak from Scents of Wood. Now I have Plum and Cognac from Scents of Wood, which I absolutely adore. And I didn't think it could get any better than that one. And then I tried this one. This is a really nice fragrance. Now my husband, he doesn't really compliment my fragrances that often. I have so many and I'm always wearing different perfumes. So he doesn't really say much, but I had this one on. As soon as it came in the mail from Scentbird, I sprayed this one on and I walked past him and he literally stopped me and asked me what I was wearing, which was very impressive because like I said, he usually doesn't do that, and said this smelled fantastic. This is a great unisex fragrance. It's literally right down the middle. It's perfect for men, for women. I truly love the smell of this. If you're not familiar with Scents of Wood, they actually take organic alcohol that they age in these oak barrels and then they mix in all of the notes to create a masterpiece. And this is definitely a masterpiece. You're going to notice some gaiac wood in the opening alongside burnt sugar. And the burnt sugar gives this a slight sweetness that mixes with some pink pepper, some iris, and then there's that smoky sandalwood and oak in here. It's an absolutely mesmerizing fragrance. It's beautiful. People are going to notice this fragrance. Performance-wise, it's definitely past an arm's length when you first spray it. And then it gets a little bit closer. Again, this one's going to be in a bubble. People nearby are going to be able to smell you. This is great, in my opinion, for the fall, winter, and the cooler spring days. However, I have been wearing it in the heat. It's like 95 degrees here. And it does well in the heat. It all depends on when you want to wear this one. I think probably fall, winter, it's really going to do extremely well. So if you get on Scentbird, definitely check out the Sandalwood and Oak to try. I think you're going to be so pleasantly surprised. You're going to love it, especially if you like woody types of fragrances with some sweetness. All right. Next, I have Bella Essence by Oscar de la Renta. I've been wanting to try this one. I've heard a lot about this from other fragrance reviewers. Now, what I've heard, it doesn't last very long, and so I'm going to give you my honest opinion on that. It's really, really pretty when you first spray it. You're getting that grapefruit, so it's very clean, very fresh smelling, and then it mixes with rose and some jasmine, and then as you get in the dry down, you're going to notice some vanilla and patchouli, and that combination is really, really nice. The patchouli is noticeable, but it's not overpowering. It does really well mixing with this vanilla. I think this is great for a daytime signature scent type of fragrance. You can wear this one year round. Performance-wise, I noticed this one projects probably within an arm's length. It does get a little closer to the body. So when people are standing closer to you, you're definitely going to be able to pick up on this. You're going to get wafts of this. Now on me, this lasts about 4 hours. So not super long lasting. Definitely one that I would have to respray, which Scentbird makes super easy because you can just throw this in your bag and respray. But overall, a really, really nice fragrance. Would I buy a full bottle? Based on performance, no. On the smell, I like it, but not enough to buy a full bottle just because it doesn't perform well on me. I'm curious if anyone else out there has this specific fragrance and does it last a long time on you. Let me know. I'm very curious. But it is a very pretty fragrance. Very, very nice. And then last but not least, another fragrance that I'm super excited to share with you guys is Rosa Nobile by Acqua di Parma. This is the Eau de Parfum. This is a really pretty rose fragrance that I think is very feminine, very pretty, very sophisticated. You're going to get the rose right away, and it's a dry, kind of a powdery rose with hints of some mandarin in the background. You're also going to pick up on some peony, and then there's some musk and Virginian cedarwood, which is really, really nice. So it's opening very soft, very floral, kind of powdery. And then in the dry down, you're getting more of a woody, more of a sultry type of base, which is really, really nice. This makes a great daytime scent, a signature scent. I see this one more for the daytime rather than an evening scent. It's absolutely beautiful. I love this performance-wise. This is past an arm's length when you first spray it. It does get closer to the body. It is not a skin scent, so it's going to definitely keep projecting and people are going to get wafts of this. This lasts about 6 hours on my skin, so very, very nice. It lasts a lot longer on the clothes. Beautiful fragrance. Now, if I had to pick from these four, which one I would get a full bottle of, without any doubt, it would be the Sandalwood and Oak from Scents of Wood. I absolutely love that one. But like I said, Scentbird is a great way to try fragrances. They're affordable. I'm going to put a link in the description box so you can check them out. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to watch my video. Enjoy the rest of your day. And remember, one spray can literally change your day. Have a good one, and I'll see you again real soon.